Okay, this is your July 4th update, and with all the Eagles marching about, the one thing you're not hearing is that a denuclearized North Korea was offered.
This station is conducting a test of the emergency testing system. This is only a test.
Ladies and gentlemen, the President of the United States, Donald J. Trump, and the First Lady of the United States, Melania Trump.
Offered. Okay, so if you didn't see it, 6.3 earthquake happened in California, which seems like it's more indicative of the Whitaker Narrows quake back in the 80s. That's correct. We're still waiting for a big stock market crash. Let's hope that doesn't happen in 2 weeks, because I'm not ready for it. Nobody's ready for it. Nonetheless, if that's the case, then within the 2 weeks after this whole mess of an earthquake is settled, there should be a couple dual earthquakes after that. That's just the pattern I'm picking up. Of course, there's nothing to support this at this point in time, but the professionals are saying to brace yourself. There could be something, a 1 in 20 chance. It's a 1 in 20 chance that this could be a fore-shock for something bigger. So there is a 24 to 48 hour watch for something bigger to turn up. So let's look for that. So with that said, the last thing I'd like to cover is there is an upsurge in the infections outbreak. You're seeing that even with the flesh-eating diseases emerging without even being close to water. And let's see. I think before I got to cover it, I actually seen the Florida Maquis covered the AS-12 submarine incident with regards to the Russian sub. The one thing that he did say that I was going to say is it usually is paired up with a mother sub. It's a much larger sub, and it's towed around. And I would say the reason they do that, because nobody really knows why they do that, is for secrecy. So with that said, it is a nuclear sub. Even if it is a mini sub, it is a nuclear sub, which means its distance and ranges are unknown, but probably sustainable for some time. The only thing it would need is a frigate or something else to follow it around in order to supply with regards to food, but otherwise the limits on everything else is just determined by its capacities. But with regards to fuel, it's limitless. It's a nuclear sub, so that would actually be the only need for it to be towed around is for secrecy. So that's all I wanted to say about that. Who knows what's really going on in the works. You can watch Florida Maquis' video. It's pretty good. Pretty much talks about the things that I've read myself, maybe you've already heard. These mini subs can be used for scientific observation, but they're dual use for military secret operations, and they're highly suggested to use to tap fiber optics at the bottom of the sea. And Florida Maquis went into deeper analogies about possibly being used for operations with regards to nuclear remote operations throughout international waters. Couldn't tell you anything about that. So thanks for watching.